What's going on, YouTube? It's Marques. I'm gonna give my opinion today. So I'm watching YouTube channel CCZ, and it's on my Marques Houston situation and how women are still kind of feeling about Marques Houston and his wife. It's my first time hearing the story, and the one conflict that I'm kind of interested in getting down to the root of it, like what could be the cause of this conflict? Why does this appear to be controversial or some degree to that? Why is this a big beef? Why is this a big problem? I mean, after listening to the guy's story of how he met his wife and all that stuff, I thought it was beautiful personally. I thought it was like, damn, that's what's up. I'm happy for him. She's beautiful. All wishes both for the couple. You know what I'm saying? But people have a problem with their age gap. It's like a 20-year age gap, or something like that between them. People find that painstakingly controversial. I think it personally. I don't think it's so much on the age difference. For some, it might be, but I think it's more on the fact that this is a young lady who got married at a young age. And I think some people either project themselves onto the situation, put themselves in the lady's shoes, and they would say, I would never marry at such a young age because I haven't made enough decisions to know who I am. I've heard that argument more so than anything else when I hear some of these gripes with women who give their complaints about certain matters when it comes to that, coming to commitment, marriage, and all stuff like that. Marriage, particularly, what age should women get married? Women, I hear mostly women feel like maybe 25 at the youngest. So that's the reason why I'm coming with this rebuttal to this, or explanation, I should say, because I think with her age, not so much the gap, but more so just the age of her being young, they feel like she doesn't know herself. She hasn't made enough decisions. And to that, I say, no, life is still a decision making process. And she's going to continue to make decisions even after she's, married. I mean, whether before or after, or whenever period of life, you're always going to make decisions whether you're aware of them or not aware of them. I think the issue is this: she's not going to make as many selfish decisions as she would have had she had stayed single. Because that's the biggest difference. When you're single and it's just you and it's all about you, you can make selfish decisions. You can have what they call fun, whatever, right? Now that this woman has decided to say, I don't want to be selfish, I want to live my life with this individual, give myself to him as he gives himself to me, you know what I'm saying? She's ready to be committed. A lot of women, that's the main thing, is they're not ready to be committed. They're not ready to do for someone else. Sorry, mosquito. Fuck. Damn. They're not really willing to commit to anybody particularly yet because they want to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Being selfish. um, I'm saying that word selfish because that's what it really is intentionally. I mean, you intend to do things for yourself and no one else. That's what being single, independent, all that stuff means. Being for yourself, making decisions for yourself, not trying to make decisions that's going to impact you and someone else, but just all about what you can do for yourself at this time. A lot of them scream independency, freedom, and all this other stuff like that, right? And I think that's why they look at this young lady who got married at such a young age. It's almost like you could have been free. Why would you, you know? But that's the thing. It's like she got, obviously this young lady has different values. Okay, she has faith and belief in things that are a little more different than what the free world is trying to teach everybody about being independent, being free, and being yourself. Again, acting more selfishly, in my opinion. It's no wonder why a lot of relationships don't really work out today. You guys become so ingrained and tuned with yourselves, per se, right? Men and women, you become more in tune with yourselves, making a lot of decisions that will benefit you. And then when it comes to actually still thinking about yourself, because you figure like, okay, I'm getting older, I need a family. You know what I'm saying? I need to have kids, blah, 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 whatever it is. It's still to appease to what you want. So then you get into a situation with someone and you're not really there for them. You're still just there for yourself because you're so used to just being for yourself and doing everything for yourself. You're not a person that's willing to give of your all to a person to be committed to them because you're used to being by yourself. And you figure, well, this young lady, she probably did the best thing for her because She didn't build up this selfish nature, this selfish, attitude. And then when it comes down to commitment, it's not hard for her. She was already, like, you understand, she literally came from her family. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't, she was depending on her family to get to where she was at. And now she depends on a man. And the man is going to depend on her as well. It's going to be easy to commit to each other when you have an agency to depend on someone else other than yourself. When you start to think of someone else other than yourself, you start to be selfless and not so selfish with your decision making. It becomes that much easier, especially when you're young. When you get older, it's hard to let go of certain habits. It's hard to let go of a lot of things that you used to do on your own. It's hard to work with someone when you used to be a lone wolf your whole life. So I don't think it's personally productive to go in that manner, thinking about yourself for so long and then eventually you'll think about someone else. I think you also build up a lot of expectations that way too, because you're delaying yourself and you're building up this anticipation for later how things are going to be possibly. But you're kind of like, you're sculpting yourself in a way to say that this is what I'm going to deserve based on the certain things that I made for myself and decisions that I made. But you didn't grow with someone. You grew by yourself. And then you would figure that someone would kind of mold around what you've already built and what you made of yourself, accepting yourself as who you are right now. And when they're not growing or attaching themselves to the things that you made yourself, what you are, then you feel like they're the problem. And it's like, no, when you grow, you want to grow with someone, the things that you once had, you gotta let some of those things go. You gotta make room for more growth to grow with someone else. What I'm saying is, you are who you are. This is true, but you should not expect or have this anticipation that what you're going to get is going to be something greater, something that's, what I'm saying. It's hard to explain, but it's like, wherever you are in life, know this, all right? Understand who you are, understand the people you're with. You're going to get what you deserve in life, regardless of what you believe, because everything you did, everything you are, was a decision that you made, whether you're aware of it or not aware of it. Okay? It is what it is. If you get with someone, in life, cool. When you meet them where they're at. Some people, I said, when you meet them, they're a little more selfish than others, and it's harder for them to cooperate. We're not used to cooperating. That's the thing. You're not used to cooperating. You're used to being by yourself. So it's only going to be harder for you as you get older, in my opinion. For someone who's worked by themselves for so long to try to drop certain habits, it's not going to happen so easily. And the relationship's probably not going to last long, because selfish habits break every relationship. I don't care, man or woman. Selfish acts are going to destroy you every time. But that's my opinion. So I got to say, guys, peace and love. Take care. I'm out.